looking at this area here. So we want to build like a small countryside town. And then we have probably room for maybe a few more farms. Maybe we do some storage, maybe another factory. We'll see. We'll see. What I want to do right now is just get a little town and like little tiny town square put together in this area here. So let's grab our dirt road. Love planning with that. And then I think I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'll change that out at some point too, because or maybe we'll leave the industrial look. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Okay. I'm just going to do a very basic grid layout to start. This will help us fit in a nice amount of homes and just create a couple nice blocks for this small. Okay, here we'll go smaller, so yeah, that's okay. Let's give this a curve here and here. Okay, I'm not opposed to that. I'm going to let that one dead end there. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, maybe we just do a smidge out this way, and that's where we let the town end. Oh, that's nice. We could then bring a path here, and then this is where we prioritize walking, and then we turn off all the crosswalks on this. That would actually be really smart. Okay. So I think this is our quote-unquote town area, and then we have some room to do some other things out here. So definitely this is our main road through. So I think what I want to do, I guess we just let's just stick with the 4-lane industrial through here. I'm not mad about it. Just through this main part, and then we can do some things over there as well. Okay, and then for this like area, I think we would just have really basic roads. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then what I'll do is I'll grab our roads with no parking with the wide sidewalks. You guys like to know I like to mix it up a little bit. Okay, that looks nice. Let's go ahead and put this in right now since I'm thinking about it. So then I'm going to go in here and okay, good. I did turn off. I can't remember if I turned off all the crossing there or not. Okay, perfect. Great. So then if you're walking, you'll walk here and I'm fine with that. Okay. Very nice, very nice. So I imagine there's going to be a good amount of truck traffic on this road because we're going to build out there. So I think what I'm going to do right away is grab our farm fence here. Let's go into our grid. And I think I just want to take off. And we can bring this to here as well. I don't want anything popping up because we're going to do zoning in this area. We're not going to hand place because I just kind of want to see with the countryside what that all is. Let's get a little bit of a curve here. Let's take this off and get a little bit of a curve there. That's nice. Okay, good deal. I've got my it's actually starting to get a little warm out here finally, so I've got my slider open, so you might hear birds or dogs or other noises. Okay, all right, I think this is a good little start. No Mercy is here. Welcome. Hope your dinner was good. A Bobble, hello. Yeah, it's really nice, Shan. So with the, I'll just show you here real quick. So this little junction restrictions, so then you can come on here and a lot of this stuff is preset. So let's say if you're having some traffic issues and you just want to tell these cars, you could just go through. You don't have to like pause or wait. You can do that. You can, you know, allow people to turn around. And then, yeah, you can control the crosswalk and all of that, which is nice. Similar to how you do with this one with setting your, do you want a yield sign, stop sign, or nothing. Speaking of that, we should go ahead and prioritize this kind of industrial road coming through. Like so. Okay. Okay, so let's get our area. I'm excited to see like what these I mean, we've seen some of these houses, but I haven't let them like come in and fully develop and just kind of see what they're up to. So we've got some things to name. We've got our farm, so we'll probably name those the same thing. Yeah, look at how good our farm is doing. This is great. This is great. And I turned on all the things. So, but yeah, and then we're going to need names for this. Okay, so now we're going to go here and we're going to go countryside. Now, the countryside, I think, is just houses. There's no, I Oh, no problem, Shannon. Shannon builds bridges. Yeah, how is your bridge going, Shannon? Oh, your train track. Gotcha. Well, good. I'm glad that worked yesterday. Awesome sauce. Thank no mercy for that. I think with the Countryside DLC, it's just the low density housing that we have. So let's go ahead and... So we are gonna, okay, let me think about this. We are gonna want a bit of a quote unquote town square here. So I mean, maybe we put stuff in these two. Not sure. Not sure. Well, let's get some homes in here. Let's just do these outer squares first and let that come in and just see what those develop into. Very interesting. Okay, thinking about this town. Yeah, maybe this, maybe this actually could be, let's try to think of where I would want that all to be. We'll have to see, we'll have to see. Because ideally, I think I do want to move, I said this at the top, I think I do want to move our police and fire over into this area. I really don't like this here. Feels a little bit out of place. I'm so curious to see what all these look like. I know we looked at them for a minute, but we didn't look at that many. These are just so cute. Yeah, I'm also curious to see how they all develop once they're all leveled up. So, so cute. These are little houses. Wow, look at these little guys. You know, these look, oh gosh, these would be really fun to make a, let's get some light here, a campsite with. Like a, you know where else these would look so good? Like if you had like a mining town and these were like the little buildings that everyone lived in. Like that could be really fun too. I like that a lot. There's some creative stuff we could do with these little guys for sure. I'm gonna let them level up. We'll see what they all look like. I like the little awnings there, cute. Yeah, there's some nice detail in these. Really nice. But yeah, I think we just kind of let this area fill in. Okay, so I think what I'll do, now I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm good with this. I think we're going to prioritize the truck traffic moving through here because we are going to have some other things out here. So I think what we do is go ahead and maybe we use this area here because we're going to want all the little things, right? So it'd be nice to have like a little town square area. I guess we could just do that right in the middle here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to slow this back down. I think what I'm going to do is yeah, if we did just to like symbolize like our town square with the trees, I think that could be really nice. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna pick a tree here. Should we do these little guys? They're pretty cute. We could also do, oh, you know what tree I might really like here is, this is a favorite of mine. That's nice too. I do like these little ones though. Whoa. There's gonna be a cat or a squirrel or deer outside. Hello, Donnie. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, I'm gonna move all that service stuff over here. Okay, so we are going to want a bank. Really, Anna? I'm gonna put this here in the corner. Yes, I hear you. But there's nothing gonna be done about it right now. Okay, and then let's grab our post office. Definitely gonna want that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and grab, this is our police station. Pop that there, and then our fire station. Go ahead and put that there. Now, what I will do over here is I will bring in a fire watchtower. So we will do that. But yeah, I just wasn't happy with this little situation here. Just kind of felt like it didn't fit. So we are gonna get rid of all of that. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is turn this little piece here back into a dirt road. Good deal, good deal. Okay. Looking cute, looking cute. Okay, so then the other thing is we are going to grab, we're going to probably move things around in detail and everything. I'm just going to grab everything that we need, and then we can finagle it around. So we've got our medical clinic. And then there is the schools, which I definitely want to include. Yeah, there's the public library. That's very nice. And then we have the high school and elementary school. Yeah, that's going to be really nice. And then we're going to need a little, we're going to need a gas station and grocery stores. Let's think about that as well. I think we fit in our gas station right here, right off the road. Yeah, we'll figure out all of that. Okay, what did I just say? Gas station and... Now my mind's blinking. Thank you, Gregory. I really appreciate that. It's my favorite way to ease into the day as well. Yes, hi, Anna. You're not going outside right now. Sorry. You just want to go chase whatever's out there. Yes. The whiny Raph. You're being whiny. Can you go lay down, please? Okay, gas station. We want the schools. I think. Okay, let's go into here. We are going to want the high school. Maybe we put the high school over here on its own little thing and then do a little something over here with it. And, oh, the elementary school is actually nice and small. Okay, so we can tuck that back into here. I think that would be nice. Or maybe we move this over here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Just want to get all of our pieces in place and then we can figure all of that out. Okay, so then the other thing we can do is go ahead and I'm going to do all houses on that side there. Let's do all houses here. And then I do want to leave a little room for commercial, but I think we'll be able to tuck some in here. So that'll work good. Okay. The other thing I want to do is grab, we're going to need a grocery store. So let's just grab the smaller one, smallish one. Yeah, just a small grocery store. Should I go with the medium one? Yeah, let's go with the medium one. Yeah, I think that looks nice with the gas station there. Okay, so the other thing that we are going to need, oh, this is something I need to think about. So where is our other, so we do have this one here. So that's fine. And we do have this here. I'm kind of thinking though it might be nice if we go ahead, if we just did, again, the thing that I like about this community recycling center, it has very low pollution. We could put this here and detail up around that and stuff, make that look nice, so that way there's a little recycling center in the community, I think is good. Grocery store did it, moving there. Gotta have a grocery store. Gotta have a grocery store. Okay. So I'm not going to put a child care center or an elder care. I think this is all like the service type buildings that we need. I think it's just a matter of organizing and then adding in some commercial around this kind of like main town area here. So, okay, well, let's just start at the edge and work our way through and detail this all up, make it look nice. So I think what I'd like to do is pull through the tree I'm going to be using on the farms a lot. Let's just go ahead and make our spacing a little bit more crunchy. And let's go ahead and get these trees put in before we do anything else. This is going to end up looking really nice along with this fencing. There is going to be, there is going to be a good amount of truck traffic coming through here because we are going to put on the other side of this town probably a warehouse, some other things as well, some more farms probably. We'll fill out the area along this side of the highway there for sure. And I'm okay with that. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to hand place a few, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and match this over here as well, at least on that little part. Okay, let's go and hand place a few of those. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, let's fix our lighting here. We are all off of wackiness, really hard to kind of see all these buildings and whatnot. Okay, let's grab these and move these to the edge and make the most use of the small space in our town. Okay, what's this again? Oh, this is the fire department. Gosh, these look so nice. They really do. I think what I want to do is pull this in and then get us a little bit of parking here. I think is going to be the move. And I think we just go ahead and, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Blend this in here. This is nice too because there is the garbage back there, so we've left room for cars to move back in that area. I feel like we could sneak in another little parking here in this little corner. There we go. That helps clean that up. Okay, that looks nice. And then we could just bring our little tree through here. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. We've created enough room. Theoretically, you could drive around here. Okay, that's nice. So that's our grocery station, gas station, post office, and fire department. Very nice. Okay. So then this is our... Let's go ahead and move this medical clinic here. Let's go ahead and move our police. Will it fit over there? I feel like it will. Maybe we tuck it in here. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so like we definitely want some parking here additionally for the police station there. All right, I know we're gonna fill this all in, so let's just do that. And we're using this countryside DLC in a very like traditional, just building a cute little town way. I can definitely see with all these different stuff, like there's so many creative things you could do with this DLC too that I think that we'll end up doing. Just the style of the buildings, I think there's a lot you could do. I'm excited about that, but we're keeping it pretty basic today. Okay. Let's come, oh, that's our medical clinic, and this is our public library. Okay. I almost think, should we move our public library back here? Yeah, I think that's nice. And I think I'm gonna scooch this there to the road. That way there is enough room here for a car to come back through here, because you could see they would need to do that. Back of the building there. And let me catch up in the chat. Okay. Hello, Billy. Welcome on in. David says, sorry I missed yesterday. No worries. I hope you're able to get your car sorted out, David. That's no fun. I know, Gregory. I know. Trust me, I would love it if I had a grocery store I could walk to. I would lose my mind. But I lived in plenty of places where I could walk to a grocery store, so sometimes you got to trade one thing for the other, which you shouldn't have to, but. Oh, you made some farm suggestion names, Shannon. Let me scroll up. Maybe put them again in the chat, Shannon. So I think I missed them. Pop them in again, and we'll take a look at them for sure. Okay, so this is cute. Man, I love this little library. The thing too I like about this library is it's two buildings, and you could really see, like, maybe this is the small town library, and then maybe this is like the city civic building or something. Like, it just really has that vibe with the double doors and everything. So I really like that. Okay, farm name suggestions from Shannon. Harvest Haven, Rustic Roots Farms, Valley View Gardens, Country Charms Cultivars. Ooh, I like that. I don't know what an oxbow lake is. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I like those, Shannon. Okay, so let's do this. let's call this little part of the town. I like this. Let's do Harvest Haven. I do like that. And our farm here. I like this Valley View. Why don't we do Valley View Farms instead of gardens? Valley View Farms. And this is like the same area, so we're just going to okay, cool. Thank you, Shannon. Love a good name suggestion. Okay, back to our little corner here. All right, in this town, what do we want for commercial? I definitely think we are going to need a little pub. This work building looks really nice on a corner too, so I like that. And again, we've left enough room here for a car to pull into this area, so I think that's important. Okay. That's good. Wow, we fit a lot in 2 blocks. That is fantastic. Okay, so then we have our clinic. We're definitely going to need some parking. I think we go ahead and pull this in here like so. That's going to look nice. Okay. All right, so then let's think about what other buildings we're really going to need in the town. I'll drink some of my coffee here. Joyous Family Farms, that's cute. An oxbow lake is when a bend in the river gets cut off from the rest of the river and becomes a curved lake next to the river. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, potentially. I could see us doing that. Beaumont Hill, that's a good one too. We'll have lots of other things we can name. I don't mind that. Okay, so let's think. So we've got a pub, a gas station, a grocery store. Probably would want, oh, you know what we want? We want a laundromat. We're going to want a laundromat. Yeah, this one is perfect for this area, actually. I think this will fit here. I just want to, yeah, it definitely will. Laundromat is good. Okay, and then we do want, let's see. There is this corner. It's kind of too big of a building though for what we want. I kind of want to keep this pretty low key. Well, there is the pancake breakfast spot. This would actually be good across the gas station, I think. Okay. Let's see, what else do we want? Just looking. Oh yeah, there is. I do like this building. This could be like, and this kind of fits in with the vibe too. So then maybe you have your 2 restaurants in town. You have your pancake breakfast and your Olive Garden, essentially. That's good to have. Okay, so the other thing, then I think what we can do is mix in some of the level 1 emerging downtown. I think is gonna fit really well in here, unless you guys have any other buildings specifically that you think that we need to have. Because remember, right across the way is pretty much a good entertainment hub because of the Christmas town and everything that's over there. So we don't need to bring in a lot to that. I do think I want to see if I can bring some parking in front of this though, in front of our coin laundry. Oh, I can, okay. Yeah, that's nice. So just bring this to the edge here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And again, we're leaving enough room in between the buildings, which I think is important. Pancake breakfast spot, yep. Yeah, we do have some nice small ones. That's what I was thinking I'll do, is I'll fill in the other spaces with some like small, cute little shops and things. Well, did you get the DLC or the content creator pack, Shannon? Because it... Oh, the butcher shop. Yes, Greg. Yep, we'll definitely put in the butcher shop. Oh, let's fit this in across from the grocery store. Oh, and look, it has parking on it. That's nice too. Good call. Yeah, so then I think around the rest of this, we just do like some cute little shops and things. I think that'll work really well. Okay, so now that we know that we have that established, let's go ahead and let that fill in. Okay. I did. You still couldn't find them. Oh, interesting. I mean, they're pretty far back. They're all like the newest ones go to the end, so you do have to like scroll all the way back to get to them, depending on what content creator packs and DLCs you have. See, they're all the way here at the back. Oops. What did I do? Didn't mean to do that. And I have to scroll over again. Okay, so let's look. Oh, what? Okay, that was really annoying. Let's see what size we have here. So, 2 by 3 could be really nice to have. Let's just look at that. So, we've got this nice brick building. That kind of fits in well. Oh, this definitely has more of that. Let's do this one. I like that a lot. Okay, and then do we have, is there any 3 by 2s? No, that's okay, but we can do some cute 2 by 2s. Yeah, I kind of like this more low-key here, actually. Put that to the corner there. Nice. And then what we can do is 1 by 2. Oh yeah, there's some cute ones here. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. That there. Very nice, very nice. Death care, that's what we need over here. Don't let me forget, everybody. Definitely need the death care. Okay, so then we could go a 3 by 4, or we could do, there are some 1 by 4s. Oh, these are pretty cute. Oh, I like this actually. If we did, that's an interesting thought. Oh, that's kind of a nice building there, actually, like that. Oh, and it's a pharmacy. Okay. All right. Pharmacy. But let's leave a little room so you can walk down that away. Yeah, that's very cute. I like that. Okay. I'm all about that. Okay, this last little spot here. Let's see. Oh, this is nice. Not mad about this. Bring that in a little closer. Okay, and then what I can do is leave this open so that theoretically a car could get through. And like basically this becomes an alleyway. I really like that. Okay, I think the thing we can do here is grab our little parking guy and pull this back here. Oh, it's not gonna like being that far from the road, is it? No. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. I think that works. We've created something interesting there. Oh. Oh. I see what you're saying. I'm glad No Mercy helped you there. Oh, we could definitely do a community garden in the area. I love that idea. That's a great idea. Great idea. We will do that. So the emerging downtown, it's weird how they did it. So the emerging downtown is the high density residential, Shannon, and the low density commercial. That's how they did it. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, it's really a nice looking building. This one here. I like kind of, it's got a couple mixed styles. Feels good. Feels good in there. Okay. All right, so we are going to need just a few more things here. I wonder if we do, yeah. The other thing I was thinking of is, yeah, the little beauty salon. I think that would be good to have. Should we put in a bowling alley? I think that could be really nice. Just to have a little something. So that way there's a little pub and the bowling alley. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, that works. Let's definitely do a touch of parking here on the edge. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so then 3x3, a nice 3x3, or we could do some smaller ones. Let's see, 2x3. Oh, we did that one already. We haven't done this one yet. That's kind of nice. Oh, here we go. I do like this one. This one is saying it's not gonna fit. I know it will with Move It though, but let's go back in here. I do like this one. Let's put this one here. Let's actually give this a little bit more room. So that way a car could pull through here. And then let's just do a little 1x3 action here. I think would be nice. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that looks great. Looks great. Okay, bing, bang, boom. I think that's going really well. All right, and then let's come over here. So we've got our little pancake breakfast here. I think what we do is come in with some parking there. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. And let's shift this all the way to the edge and bring this back a little bit. And our school is on fire. Where is the fire truck? Oh, it's over there already. Okay, good. Okay, and then next to the pancake, you know what might be good is a a little apartment building here. If we did a nice little 3x3. We do have that one. And then we do have maybe I'll actually pop that one there. Yeah, I like that. I like it, I like it. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so then I think what we need is, can we do a 2x3? Is there a little 2x3 office? Get a little office building here would be nice. Yeah, these might be too big. Let's go into here. Yeah, just do something low key back here. Across from our recycling center. I think that works. And we're going to pull this to the edge. Same with this. Okay, that's nice. And again, then we've kind of made room for cars to come behind these buildings, which I think is good to have that kind of space. So I am good with that. Okay, let's tuck in. Let's go ahead and if people are walking across this bridge, let's just go ahead and give them a path right into the neighborhood. So that way they're not walking through all of that mess. Let's make sure we leave enough room for some trees there. Okay. Oh yeah, this is cute. I like that one. Don't mind that. And then we did a 2x3. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's just grab our trees here. They are not liking that, so we'll hand place them. Wow, can't put any trees there. Okay, well that's fine then. What I will do is just bring this up closer then, like so. And we'll get our trees on this side here. And I need to fix my music, and I need to catch up in the chat. Okay. Bike parking, dog parking. Oh yeah, we need a dog park. We need death care. We need a community garden. Okay, we're gonna get to all those things. It's gonna be great. Gonna be great. Okay, so let's look at, we need I think what I want to do here is, can I fit this sideways here? Oh, maybe if I come here, there's a bit more room. It is not happy with that. Okay, now. That's okay. We will put you somewhere else. I'm not sure where yet, but we'll stick you right there for the moment. Just for the moment, because I want to finish this area here. Okay, so I think what we do here then is just go ahead and fill in some houses right there. I know that's living right next to the highway, but you will see that. That will happen. So let's just let that do what it's gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what these all look like when they're leveled up. We're just gonna have to wait some time for that. Okay, let's let this side of the town do its thing. Let's move over here. So I want to fit in a community garden, a dog park, and then blend in our schools. And I think we can do that all in this area. I'm gonna leave you guys here for a second. I'm gonna go warm up my coffee and we'll dive in and work on this little area of town. Okay, all right. All right, let me see. Get caught up in the chat here. Greg, so what we're going to do behind this town, so I wanted to build this town first, but you can see I prioritized this industrial road moving through here because we are going to do some, we're going to utilize this area really smart and do some more farming and warehouses and things. And then I could definitely see us creating a local road connection to go over the highway as well. And then we can also, since we have our cargo train, we could do some things in here too. So yeah, because this already felt pretty full to me. So the other thing is we will get a little local bus too, for sure. For sure. Because we already have the bus that comes. Oh, the other thing I did off camera is I went ahead and I showed you, some of you, this at the very beginning. I put the bus here by the school and back, and I made it a school bus. So it helps get the school kids. But what we can do is actually just pull this bus into here. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that. So I do want it to be, yeah, I guess if you're just getting onto this side of town, you're just gonna walk anyways. So I guess the thing is, do I want the bus to come into here and then to here and then out, or come from here? I guess this way is gonna be the best. So let's just bring the bus right into the town area here. Yep, and let's just oh, this is getting some action now. Okay, great. That's probably just, if we do 2. Let's just see how that does with 2. If we need to change out the school bus, we will. Because we could definitely go to our regular bus that's 75 people with. Let's just let that do its thing for the moment. Okay. All right, so we have our little elementary school. So then I think what we do is, and then we've got our high school here. I'd like to have some sort of sports thing as well. And we're still going to be able to extend this out a little bit. So maybe we do that. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put this here. I'm okay with it living there on the corner. All right, so see, to me, this looks like I've said this before, but this really looks like a church to me rather than a high school. It just really has that church vibe. I don't know, maybe we just let this be a church. I mean, like, in our minds, it's going to serve as a school, of course. And this also, even though it's an elementary school, like, it does have the playground outside, but I guess this does have more of a schoolhouse feel. I don't know, I'm kind of inclined. This is so big, this high school, but like it is a very, I wonder if we did like a high school and a baseball field out this way. And why don't we kind of detail this up as like a church? And then I think here we could fit in our community garden, and I think that would be really cute. I think we do that. Let's just do that. We did add the flour mill. I did add the flour mill. Yes, no mercy. I was saying today is like the first day where it's actually like I didn't have to turn on my heater this morning, and there's like it's like cold, but it's not like cold. So yeah, I have my door open here. So I was saying you might hear birds or dogs or whatever. Okay, so let's make this look really cute then. So let's go church, theoretically. And then we can go ahead and put this over here. Are you going to want to be walking by that though? Probably not. I'm going to pause this for a second. Let's put our church here on the corner. That would be really nice. Let's go ahead and move this back where it was. Like so. This is our little elementary school. Let's go ahead. How far back off? Okay, so we can do that pretty far. Let's do this here with some nice fencing and a little parking up front, and then let's fit our little community garden, and maybe that's like something like the school can have little projects there. Little community garden. I think that's going to be really cute. So the question is, what size? Oh, this wood. I think this is the one we do, but we just make it fit. And this one has the path on both sides too. We could really do something with that. Yep, right like that. So it's like almost like a part of the school. And then we connect into here. And then what we do is use Surface Painter, and it's like this path is coming right to the school there. And then we have room for a little bit of parking out front. Yeah, this is cute. This is cute. Like so. I wonder if we can actually fit in. Probably could. Just use Move It. Let's go ahead and make this path right here. Okay, you want to be dirt parking? I'm okay with that. Let's just make you dirt parking then. I'm not going to fight you on it, Surface Painter. You do your thing. Okay, so what I do want is some nice little fencing around the school. Safety, safety. Perfect. Yeah, I like this. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, why is this not erasing? Oh, that's like the path. It's going all the way to there, really? That's annoying me. We're gonna do this a little differently. Pull this into there. There we go, there we go. Oh look, that's what I want, okay. Now it looks much cleaner. I'm much happier with this. And then we can bring this up to here. Lovely, and then we have room. Let's do some little flowers here. Much, much nicer. This looks very cute. Very, very cute. Okay. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so this is nice. We've made the community garden part of the elementary school. I think that looks pretty darn cute. And what we can also do, I bet, is, I guess you guys are probably gonna know what I'm gonna do here, is we're gonna squeeze a little playground back here. Because why not? Oh, I didn't mean to move that. Perfect. That's cool. That actually works out really nicely. Very, very nice. Okay, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I haven't forgotten about the dog park either. We'll take care of that. Okay, cute. This looks really nice. Let's go ahead and grab some little trees. Okay, that looks nice. I dig it. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, there are some tombstone things on the workshop. I've just never grabbed them, but there are. They are out there. Okay, so we are just going to lean into this being a church. I think what I want to do is kind of center this so it kind of takes up the whole space. I like that. And then we'll just do some nice trees around here, like so. Oh, and then we could actually, before we get to that, let's actually grab parking for both sides. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Good deal, good deal. And then what we can do, yeah, I do like this. Okay, let's actually grab some rose bushes. Not a lot, just a few. You want to be able to see the building. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so we're saying that's a church, even though it's a high school. It's just what we're doing. Okay, let's go ahead and put a tree right here. Okay, and then thinking about a dog park, we do have, so Larry has a very cute small dog park, and I think that's what we use. Yeah, this one here. Dog park, nice. And then I think we use some of our other small parks behind the church here. Like, I think it would be really nice to do the gazebo back here. So it's not just the dog park, it's also, yeah, this is actually gonna look really nice. How close can I get you? There we go. Oh, what a nice little fit there. Okay, that looks very nice. So you've got the little dog park here. We can bring this down a little bit more. You've got your little gazebo there. I wonder, can we fit in the pond? How cute would the pond be? I don't know if it'll fit though. I mean, maybe. We could give it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think that would be really nice to have. If we can fit it in here. Oh, I think we can. Maybe. Like it just fits. But I think that's really nice. I think that's really nice to have. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think that's nice. Okay, let's just grab. Let's go back to our roses here. Like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. I know, Shannon. I always fight with surface painter. Oh, exactly. Face paint bubble. Yes. Yep. Yeah, this turned out pretty cute. Oh, we can hit play now. What am I doing? Okay, so that's nice. I think that blends in really well. So that's good. Yeah, these homes have not leveled up yet, so I think it's going to be a while before we see what they actually look like leveled up, which is fine. I think that's nice. Okay, let's check on our bus. If we can find it. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I think as cute as the school bus is, I think we do have to go with our other bus, which is fine. We do like that one. Let's speed that up. It's going to take a minute for our bus to get here. I don't even know where the closest bus depot is. I guess we should probably put one out here at some point for sure. I think the closest one is going to be over here somewhere. Where is... Here? Is that the closest one? Is that the closest one? Interesting. It might be. Oops. Guess we need to fix that at some point. It's fine for the moment. Oh, we need to keep an eye on these. We don't want to have a, knock on wood, we don't want to have a death care problem. Let's reset that. Oh, and we got a little guy here that's unhappy. Let's fix that while we're here. Really? An unhappy parking lot. Okay. All right. All right. I guess we should probably, while we're doing this, let's go find the cemeteries in the city and reset them. Because while we're thinking about it, good idea to do it. Okay, and then, oh, and then I see this little building needs a reset. It's good to check up on how everyone else is doing as well. I have not done that in a hot minute. Oh, here's another one. Okay, that's good. And I know there is one. Yep, there's one here. Oh, that's really full. I do like how they look when they're full, though. I will say they look really cool when they're full. But we must. I think there's one over here, isn't there? Or no? Okay, I guess not. All right, and then we've got a couple across the water here. I'm glad we're doing this. These all look like they were getting pretty filled up. Okay, and then we've got, yep, this one here. And then we have two more. We have this one. And then we have one across the water. Right here. Oh, I'm glad we did this. Wonder how this traffic is doing here. Oh, look, this is moving pretty good. Remember we put in this little road here, so that seems to have helped a lot. Yeah, everything's moving really nicely now. Okay, that's good. I know we were looking at this train situation too. We might just have to do a road over the train station. Just might be what it is. We'll see though. Oh, this house just is never, ever, ever happy. Even though I gave it its own I gave it its own little dog park and garden. It's just never, ever happy. I want to try a different style of house maybe. What? And then I even put the thing there. Let's do one of our countryside homes. It's gonna look nicer here anyways. Let's see how it does. What do we want here? A little 2x2. Let's see. Oh, these are cute. Let's just see how that fares. Yeah, these are pretty cute. Let's just put a couple more houses out here just because why not? And then maybe with a few more houses. They'll like each other more. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay. All right, let's go back over. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Alrighty. I'm glad we did that. Just cause. Okay. And this one we just put in, so we'll let that one do its thing. Okay. Oh, here's the bus coming now. Yeah, this is going to be good with 2 buses. Yeah, that's going to work out well. That is going to work out well. Okay. Alrighty. Maybe they were lonely. Yeah. Wasn't that supposed to have been a bike park with attached dog parking? Too funny. Too funny. We do need to add, speaking of bike parking though, oh, some of these parking lots do have bike parking on. Okay, I'm not going to fuss about that too much. Okay. Let's check on how our farm is doing. Ooh, we are doing great. Fantastic. And I bet that means our bakery over here is doing well. We could probably pump that up. This farm is a major producer for us. This is great. Absolutely great. Okay, well, let's think about where this main industrial road is going to go and then connecting it over as well. We don't need this to be on high speed anymore. So I'm thinking like right here. Yeah, because where else do people get off the... Oh, yeah, we're going to have to add... Oh, me and infrastructure, not fun. Yeah, we are going to have to add another way to get on and off the freeway, probably here. But we could do a local road here, especially since this is just going to be kind of more of this, more farms and things. Ooh, not fun. Okay. Let's figure out where this road is going to go, and I think we come across like right here. So let's go ahead and just do a little infrastructure planning if you guys are cool with that. Let's just grab a dirt road for now. Let's turn all of these on. Okay, so if I want to, oh, that's a little animal out there. Okay, so we're gonna need enough room to, we might have to make some room here actually. Or we go across here maybe. So we're gonna need enough room to go across and come down. Or maybe just we do it closer here. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do it here. Okay, I think that's what we do. There's a little animal. All right, so let's go ahead and come across and yeah. There we go. We'll definitely do a different road. Probably what we're going to do is stick with our 4-lane industry road. Okay, so now we need to connect. We need to figure out the connection. Okay, so let's come, if we do, yeah, we're just going to have to do curve here. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. Okay. Yeah, actually not bad. Okay, so then let's go ahead and we'll let that attach there. Like so. And then we are going to grab our small industry road and we'll be coming off that way to do potentially some things over there in time. Okay. All right, let's grab our dirt road here and let's figure out. So I guess we'll come from here. We could give this some more room actually. If we carefully pull this down so we're kind of centered a bit more. And I think what we do here is connect up our little industry road there. Oh, go straight. Yep, that works. Okay, so let's grab our 4-lane. Okay. I think that works. And then what we'll do, yeah, I think that works. Okay. What do you guys think? Bye, Gregory. Have a great day. I do love sandbox mode. Yeah, there's a, I can't remember who did it. I think it was, I think it was Teddy that did like a wildlife bridge, I think, in City Skylines, if I'm remembering correctly. Steve says Animal Head Bridge. Yeah, I know. Don't tell Jukaboa. I didn't respect the wildlife. Okay, I think this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So then we can do some more farms out in this area. I'd kind of like to make a little room here for the high school baseball field. And then definitely we want to look at what other things we have in the, so the other things that we haven't placed yet, we probably should do like some greenhouse situations could be good, but we need like the milking parlor, all of these things. We did put in the flour mill. So we will need to fit in all of those. But like I said, if we just kind of view this area kind of as an extension, and we could bring in a little bit more farming over here and blend in the rest of the industrial, and then that way just like encapsulates this area here, which I think will end up working really nice. Yeah, I think that'll work nice. So we know what we're going to work on next time. For sure. But I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. I actually have a lot of household things I need to get taken care of today. But we had a good stream here. Good 2 hours. No Mercy is on top. But yes, it was Teddy. Okay, good. No Mercy on top of the links. Yeah, go check out. That was... Hi, Anna. That was such a fun video. So fun. What is this guy doing? Where are you going? There was never even a road here. Post truck. Okay. Do you? Let's see. We should take a bus ride before we go, though. Because why not? Let's wait and catch a bus coming over to here, which we won't have to wait too long because there's 2 buses. So yeah, the farm looks really cool across the highway too. Really does. We definitely need to do all the detailing and landscaping. It'll end up looking a lot nicer, but yeah, this is looking good. I do see this little build. Is it this building here? Yep. Whatever reason, that one did not like that. Where is our bus? There it is. There it is. All right, let's grab a bus ride here. I always love a good first-person view of what we have built. Yes, Anna, I know. I know. We're getting there. No Mercy actually has a time machine. They take notes throughout the stream and go back and place it at the appropriate spots. It would seem like that. It really would. Joy builds time travel. No Mercy's just the best mod, that's all. Also, you know, YouTube is a great, the great searcher of all things. If you know what to type in, there's not that many people that did a lifestyle bridge, did a Animal Crossing bridge in City Skylines. And also, who knows, No Mercy might have saved that as one of his favorite videos, because it is a pretty cool video that Teddy did. Okay, we're coming over to this side of town first, scooping up people at this bus stop. It's got the cute little coffee shop. Yeah, this looks really nice. I like it. Very nice. Lots of people waiting here. Yeah, I do. I like these countryside homes. They look really nice. I'm excited to see what they look like when they level up. But yeah, I can already imagine. I really want to do a mining town now with those little dome houses and build like a little mining village. Yeah, I like the trees lining. They do look nice. And look, I mean, knock on wood, traffic is flowing pretty well through this area, all things considered. You know? So that's pretty great. Yeah, that's getting people moved from point A to point B. That's very nice. That works out really well. Yeah, and then once we build in here, we can extend that bus route and have it come, so it won't go across the highway. It'll probably come over here and then loop around. So that'll be really nice. Okay. Well, everybody, I'm really happy with what we got accomplished today. What is this cute little... Yeah, it's going to be really fun to see what these... buildings level up to be. I don't think these buildings are really meant to be in this kind of a situation where they're right next to each other. They really would do much better in a rural setting, all spread out, which is what they're supposed to be. But we're just playing today. So, but yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I will have a video for you on Wednesday, our next park video, and then, yeah, Saturday we will do another stream. I don't know if I'll do a double stream next week. We'll see how it goes. Really depends on work, but I think it'd be fun if we could do double streams in the summer. We could make a lot of progress on Sidai River, which would be great. So. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.